Hello, 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 hello. Pause that. It's getting kind of loud. Uh, okay. I'm gonna pray that the setup is okay. The setup is okay, cause if I could show you, I would. If I could show you, I would. But I'm struggling right now with the setup. So I finally did able manage to move back home. College finally ended very well actually in that last semester, like all A's I think for all that. So very happy with that. But yeah, so we're chilling here. So I have my entire setup here, but it's no longer in my room where it used to be. Now we're in the basement like we were during my Christmas break. But I have both monitors and I have the whole shebang, if you will. Um but yeah, so I'm I'm living out here. It's going great. One second. I'm gonna go back to the Gone Munchin for a second. I gotta answer some messages. All right, cool. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited to be back. Got a lot of stuff planned. I will say, what is a little aggravating that I noticed happened right after I started streaming is, I guess it's a YouTube thing where it just does this for whatever reason. Let me switch back to scene two, where like you'll like post a video or start streaming or something, and then it just automatically is like, you lose subscribers. Actually, you don't have that many, and I'm like, what? And I'll stop streaming, and then they'll be back. So I'm very confused as to how that works. But so 420, funny number, haha. Don't worry. I will say the Poppy Playtime video has been getting some random traction lately. I don't really know why. It's been I'm very confused to why it has, but whatever. That's cool. I guess that's awesome. Um, but letting y'all know now, putting it out there. I promise, I am working on the Subnautica video. I'm working on that. I'm back home. I don't have any work now. All the finals are done, obviously, so I'm free. I'm feel I feel lifted. I feel like I'm finally able to explore and do stuff. So that's on the way. So don't worry. Um, and then a Chasington video essay is on the way. Also, one that um I would pull it up right now, but I don't know if I can. Um, I've one that I wanted to do for a while is a video essay on the the trend of FNAF Minecraft roleplays, which is very niche, very weird. Um, but it was a huge part of my childhood, was just watching a lot of those, and I've tried to start quite a few in the past. Also, if my audio's messed up, please just feel free to tell me. Like again, I didn't do any test recordings. I'm like, I gotta just go, so I can adjust on the fly though. Um, but yeah, so that all happened. So that was a dark part of my childhood, but one that definitely like I remember fondly. And I wanted to make a video on them for a while, just discussing like how they got popular or where they started, that kind of thing. And the other day I stumbled upon this video where it was this guy just talking about the one that the Pals did, which is that old weird Roblox Minecraft group, I guess from a long time ago, where they did like Freddy Fazbear Origins, and I watched that a lot. That was probably to this day my favorite. Like it's one that's really weird. It's still very much for kids. Like I'm not gonna deny that. But anyway, so the video was really good though. I watched it, um, and I got kind of sad afterwards. I'm like, well, I wanted to do a video on this. It would be different because I'd be covering like multiple, and it his was more in of a like explanatory format of like just explaining the plot of it and with little notes and stuff. I kind of want to focus more on just analysis and like the history of just the genre thing in general because it really is a genre at this point. Um, so I'd love to go into that. If you guys want to see this as a video, just let me know. I'd 1,000% love to do that. But yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna be playing some epic Cobblemon hardcore today, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I'm very excited, very excited. Get hyped, get hyped. This is going to be radical, as the kids say. Yeah, I'm very excited. I will boot it up. Give me un momento, and I shall start it. Um, Again, very excited to do this. This is like exactly what I did during my Christmas break too. It was live stream Cobblemon, specifically live hardcore Cobblemon. That's where my the Whalmer short came from. I was just like, oh, I don't like this Whalmer in my house. I'll kill it. But then it fought back because that's the one thing. I'm actually gonna turn down my mic a little bit because I don't know. I'm watching it on the readout. And it's peaking kind of frequently, or at least getting close. So I'm gonna stop that, and then we're gonna boot this up. But yeah, so this is something I did a lot during my Christmas break, was hardcore Cobblemon, and I have learned one major strategy that's gonna come very much in handy for this. So first of all, the Cobblemon attack, like the Pokemon attacking you, like they get angry or something and they attack you and they cause like effects based on their type or whatever. That is an additional mod called Fight or Flight, which essentially will just make some Pokemon run or make some Pokemon try to fight back. Obviously, it's in the name, essentially. And I think that just adds a whole new fun dimension to playing this hardcore and all that, because, you know, you gotta get used to the mobs in base hardcore. You know how to deal with all of them. But now it's like, in the day, these things can just spawn, and they're super fast, and you can't just swim away from all of them or just whatever. Like, they're fast and relentless, and all of them will apply some kind of effect to you, or they'll apply a benefit effect to themselves. A lot of scary stuff that can happen, but I love it for that, honestly. So, but here's my strategy that I've come up with while practicing over the past few days. It's that I need to just have a bunch of Pokeballs on me at all times. Okay? Because essentially the way it works, what my theory crafting process here, my reasoning is, if I do this, so like, say we'll use the short as an example, actually. Say the Whalmer is chasing me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I can't run away fast enough, and the only way to get this to stop attacking me is to A, kill it, or B, initiate a battle with it. So it'll like just go into full like turn-based combat mode. Both could happen, but some of them are like Whalmer, and they're very tanky, and I can't hit them fast enough because they do way too much to me. So here's the strategy. If you just keep a bunch of Pokeballs on you, as long as you can hit them fast enough, then they're incapacitated for enough time that you can get away. Yeah, you lose your Pokeball, but it gives you a brief grace period for you to get out of their range so that you're free. You're home free. And hey, you might even catch them, depending on what it is. So that's kind of the strategy. So I think, yeah, I did. And that was the one I did before. So I think the strategy this time around is get Pokeballs as fast as possible, because not only does that give me that, like I said, the defense mechanism against all angry wild Pokemon, but it will also give me good protection because I'll be able to catch more Pokemon that can help defend me and do stuff like that. So yeah. And we're going to call this, because I'm very good at naming stuff, obviously. I would never think of something stupid to name stuff, obviously. We're going to call it Dringalia. Yeah, welcome to Dringalia, everyone. Welcome to Dringalia. I gotta figure out what starter I'm picking, too. I did for a while say like fire was a pretty good one. I always chose like Fuecoco because fire, ghost, whatever. But the reason I said that is because when they would attack things for you, they would set them on fire. So there's red apricorns right there. Okay, that's actually perfect. I'll probably stay in the forest. You know, go full Luke the Notable, like build a wall, tear down the forest. Um, but the fire that they set, especially at lower levels, does not last long enough for it to be worth it. It is minuscule. Oh, and there's a Ninetales right there. Oh, that's fun. I gotta be careful. I could instantly die. And my last one, in the Aprina. Oh, sorry. Ugh, feeling kind of weird today. In the Aprina hardcore world I had that you guys saw for a second there, I played it for a while, and I lived in a cave, which actually turned out to be pretty useful. And I only died when I went exploring, and a ninjas caught me in the water, but it was like, it could fly above the water, and I was screwed, so there's nothing I could do. But yeah, that's what I've learned, is that water is very dangerous. Butterfrees can also be angry. It's like, most fully evolved Pokemon that you'll find in the wild can be angry. Alright, so what should I pick? I just want to choose something fun. Like a fun starter. Like, give some experiment stuff, because I'm not 100% what some of them do. And when I say what some of them do, I mean, like, when they attack something in the wild, whatever. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling Poplio. I like Poplio. I'm not sure. Well, I'll take a little perusal. Or Turtwig. Turtwig would be good. I could easily hunt fish. Fish is like one of the easiest things to get because they're just everywhere. If you have a good Pokemon that can deal with that. You know, I think I'm gonna go with Turtwig. It's bulky. Yeah. I'll go with Turtwig. That is my choice. I'm going with Turtwig. I can't wait to lose him because I'll lose the world. That's also the other part of, you know, playing hardcore Cobblemon that is fun when factored in, is like the, you know, in like normal hardcore, a lot of time people will be avoiding getting pets because they know that it'll just be sad, or like naming stuff because oh, I'll lose it, it's gone, like literally like a Nuzlocke, I guess. But you know, Cobblemon, you're forced to do that because it's the only way you can. The best way you have to really defend yourself is to, you know, get a bunch of Cobblemon, unless you become super powerful. Which, let's be honest, probably isn't happening. Berries are also very good, but these orange berries have not grown yet, so that is unfortunate. Some Miltank. Bill. Oh, okay, we win. We win. Oh, and also, you see, that's why you gotta watch out, because Goldings can also be aggressive. You just gotta be really careful. That's why the water's really bad, because you could get caught with your pants down in the rivers, and then you just die because there's nothing left for you, and you're pathetic. And oh, hey, a Whimsicott. I had a Whimsicott in Aprina. And then I died, so I lost it. So that was sad. So thanks for bringing that up, me. Idiot. Cat. Oh, was that a black cat? Oh my gosh, it's a black cat. Those are really rare. Stay away from those guys. Could be angry. You're chill. Yeah, you're chill. Oh, and I got some stuff growing here. I'll stick around. Hypatrat. You know what? I'll battle you. Try to get Turtwig some levels. Does have Absorb, and Absorb is pretty terrible. That is the negative. Yeah, like Tackle does more than Absorb, because the Turtwig Line special attack is not good, but that's kind of the point. It's meant to just spam like Wood Hammers and Earthquakes. Let me actually check stats. What are the IVs? Oh, I mean, other than the special defense, that's actually that's a nice build. That is a nice build. And and it's got a neutral nature. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Could always be worse, usually. Unless you have all 0 IVs. Oh, definitely gotta stay away from you. Those things are strong. You see, that's also like kind of the balance. Is that, or the, when I say not balance, like what adds a whole new level of difficulty. When you're playing regular hardcore, you know, you go to a village like this, and the Iron Golem is the huge thing to worry about. Like it's, you can easily outplay it and get a ton of iron, but you could also horrendously fail. But the trade-off is just that, oh, you can build up to avoid it, and like it won't attack you until you attack it. Here, there's just Iron Golems like roaming, like that could be like an Iron Golem, because these things can hit hard, and then all of them will like deal additional things to you. Huh. I love Minecraft. Don't you guys love Minecraft? Minecraft is awesome. Minecraft is for everyone. Oh, food! Okay. Oh, let's go. And Vivid Choke Seeds. Awesome. Probably should work on making some tools. Should probably do something. Hello, sir. Hi. Hi. No, please be my guest. It's probably your house. And then we're gonna just make pickaxe. Okay. I don't know what's been up with my mouse stuff lately, but like I've had to adjust different sensitivities because I don't know, it's been kind of funky. Like no sensitivity feels right. I don't want to fight you. Oh. Again, like I said, I gotta be real careful in water. I mean, you probably just have like electric type moves, but you also probably have statics. That'd be hard to. That'd be really annoying. If I get paralyzed. Cottony, I could. Church could beat Cottony. Easy. Just tackle. Yeah, use Fairy Wind, but that's not. Oh yeah, my special defense is pretty low. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of like powder moves that aren't gonna work. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put TMs on. Don't fight me. Don't want to fight. I have a thing that I have a mod that adds TRs and TMs, and like Pokemon when you beat them will drop TRs. Probably don't really need the saddle. Actually, you can't ride Pokemon in this yet, so I'm not complaining. There's a bunch of horses here. Alright, I need stone. I gotta watch out. There's so many aggressive mons here. I really gotta be careful. There's no good exposed stones, so I'll probably... that's a lot of... I think my best bet at this point is just gather as much... Oh, cool. Kava berry. Grab as much overworld stuff as I can right now, while it's not terribly dangerous. Still, obviously a little, because something like that Growlithe could just be like, "Hey, I want to murder you," and then I just die because there's nothing I can do to it. But yeah, I gotta be careful. So I think grab as much overworld stuff as possible. Give me. And then tonight try to dig a little mine shaft in one of the villagers' houses and just try to do stuff like that. Oh, diggers be. Hello. I'm gonna stay away from you. There's a lot of not safe stuff around here, and I'd like to get away from it. I'd also like a sword, just for a little extra protection. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. What level is the Miltank? Probably too high level. Yeah, 27. I cannot beat. I cannot beat that. Is there any easy pickings around here I could beat? Not this Guacabilly. Yeah, I think actually the biggest bet are the mons with smaller hitboxes. Because, like, the ones with the smaller hitboxes are a lot harder for me to, like, initiate a battle with so they can stop fighting me. I gotta be real careful around things like the Squawkabilly. Keep spamming tackle. It's gonna use Fairy Wind and stuff, but I'll still beat it because I'm cool. Okay, stay away from me, Squawkabilly. I don't want no trouble. Just want the wool. Alright. That's the thing. Most of the Pokemon, the wandering Pokemon, don't make noise. They just sneak up on you. I think it's starting to sun down. Yep. I forget when this guy can fly. Alright. Probably make this. Okay. No, you sure, go ahead. You can have that house. I didn't want it anyway. I probably actually do want something like lower to the ground, but away from the water. Yeah, this one should work. It should be fine. Yeah, no. Okay, hello, sirs. I'm commandeering this house. And I know I said while it was nighttime, but and go down to mine, but whatever. I'll just try to go find some surface caves. I think it'll probably be best course of action here, but I need stone fast. I'll go ahead and just mark coordinates there. And then we'll be good. Look for some surface level caves. Oh, boom, right here. That's actually perfect. Copper is also very important. We also gotta get some copper. Because copper is actually useful in this mod. It's awesome. It's like they fixed copper. No. I mean, the new update, the whatever it's called. What is it like? They just released the names, like Rusty Paws or something. Dusty Paw. I'm not really sure. But it does look good. Like all the trial chambers. Like that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I enjoy that, I suppose. I suppose it's good. It's fine. No, it's I'm very excited. I'm actually like looking forward to the update, which is weird because I didn't think I would be. But here we are. And they did give some use to copper. Like copper is using the grates, and they've got some fun new blocks. So you know what? Good on you, Copper. You're finally moving up in the world. Still wish we could have had that golem and copper buttons, but whatever. It's fine. Keep getting texts. Don't they know I'm streaming? Don't my friends know that I'm DocFusion YouTuber extraordinaire and then I'm streaming? They probably don't know. Mostly because I don't have friends, so, you know. Probably just strangers. Got me some copper. Okay, I'm putting this on the carpet. It's just not gonna be a non-stop buzz fest for a while. I don't mean buzz like alcohol. I mean buzz like Lightyear, not Aldrin. Alright. Well, there's some copper here. So I will happily snag all of this. Yeah, copper is so useful. Because this is how you need copper for Pokeballs. So, red apricorn, 4 red apricorns, and 1 copper make 4 Pokeballs. Very handy. Oh, there's more here. And this other thing, copper is in like such abundance on the, higher altitudes. So you're getting a lot of it in surface caves. And I used to just skip over it. But now I will happily take it. Also take some coal. Could be useful, could be useful. Oh, speaking of coal, actually, you know what? I'm gonna message Cole. I'm gonna message Cole. It's been quite a while since we've spoken, we've hung out. So I'm gonna ring him up. What the heck did he change his profile up to? I'll reach out. I'll see if he concurs. That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty rad, I must say. I'll keep a little subtle eye on that. We'll see what happens. He's in. All right, I'm calling. I'm calling him. 1 second. Let me just change my mic settings. I think they're set for the incorrect stuff. Yeah, input should be this mic. Awesome. Hello. What's up? You're very quiet. Can you like be louder?
No.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
How have you been?
Tired.
You want to know what I've been doing recently?
Not college. I've heard that. How's not college been?
I'm dropping out of college to go into trade school, so.
Okay. Who are you trading?
I'm going to be a plumber. I'm going to the plumbing field
like
for now.
like Mario.
Yes, like Mario.
You're gonna be like Mario.
For real.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
See, you're already Mario. You said, "Oh yeah," he says that. That's what he says.
I have to call someone today about it because apparently my grandmother's friends with a master plumber. So
yo,
I'm calling
with
him
a
today
master plumber, dude.
Yeah. Because there's 3 levels. There's apprenticeship, there's your regular plumber, and then there's masters.
It sounds like a samurai league. Like you're an apprentice samurai, but you're an apprentice plumber.
Yeah.
You excited to be a plumber?
We'll see. Depends on what type of plumbing I'm doing.
You excited to deal with people's crap?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. I mean, I had to deal with yours for so long, so I'm glad it's finally coming around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was brewing, but then no more thought.
No,
it's just gone.
No thoughts for you. Well, that's good. I've been chilling, doing the whole college thing.
Yeah.
And just wrapped up my first year. First semester was terrible. That did not go well. But second semester went really well. My lowest in any of the grades was an A-, so that's pretty good.
I mean, my first semester didn't exist because so I was gonna go in first semester, right, for college, and my school counselor refused to take meetings with me at the end of the year because I was trying to get my transcripts, and I made 12 meetings with him over the year. I met him 3 times.
Those numbers don't really add up.
No, they don't. And it's not like I asked like a week straight every day. It was like I asked once, waited like 2 or 3 weeks, no response. Went back up, asked for another one, no response. It got to a point where the only 3 meetings I had is because my English teacher forced them to do it.
Well, that was nice of them. Huh. Well, at least you got some meeting time with them.
Yeah, and he still never gave me my transcripts. And it's like, well, at the beginning of the year, he's like, "So where are you planning on going?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to this college." And they're like, he was like, "Okay, I'll give him your transcripts." That's the only thing he ever mentioned about get my transcripts. And
he just said, "Oh, you need your transcript," and like looked at you for 5 minutes and just didn't say anything.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, you'll need that. And I'm like, "Yeah, can I have it?" Yeah, I'll get it to you.
Can you have what?
My transcripts.
No, I know. I mean, like that's what he would say. Is be like, "Oh, can you have what?" It's like my transcripts. What? Why do you need your transcripts? Cause I need them.
'Cause
You just said I
I
did.
need to go.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can get those for you. All right, so when are you gonna get them? Get what? Like you
Yeah.
just keep forgetting.
It wasn't even the fact that he forgot. He just, I don't know. I don't know.
Just odd
Just
people.
screwed over. Like,
Yeah.
and
Do you think it was personal?
no, because I never talked to the dude.
He just hated you.
I,
It's like,
because I wasn't,
ew.
I wasn't a plus hot top notch student. They're like, oh, why would you go to college?
Hmm.
Because at the time I was thinking about going into cybersecurity,
Yeah.
like my dad is. so
Some good money though.
I need to go to college for that. But
And for college, you need your transcripts.
yep. And then this semester of college just made me realize that college isn't for me, so I'm gonna go into trade because I know I'm a handsy person.
Yeah. Whoa. I don't think you can say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I work with my hands.
Oh, whoa. I knew some people work with their hands. They were not good people. Whoa, you can't say that.
Me. Okay, listen here, mister.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening here.
I am gonna throw you across the room.
Do it. You won't. You don't even
Yeah,
know where
that's
I
working
live,
with my hands.
bucko.
You're right, I don't.
But here, let me flash it on
But I-
screen right now for everyone to see. Here's my exact address. Oh, my frame rate is tanking.
Maybe you shouldn't be doxing yourself.
That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you start doxing yourself, and YouTube's like, no, don't do that.
It's trying to stop it. It's like my computer's like, if I crash the stream, then we'll be fine. Yeah. But I've been playing this a lot actually, like hardcore Cobblemon. I don't know why, but you add the right mods and it adds this whole new dimension to how to play.
Yeah.
Because I have an additional mod in it that like makes some of them like actually attack you, like not just in a battle, but will actually try to murder you.
Yeah.
And all depending on their type, they like apply a different effect when they hit you. It's like some will make you slow, some will make you weak, some will regen themselves whenever they hit you. But like,
yeah,
it's ridiculous because they do a ton of damage, and they just out of the blue will be like, "Oh, you're bad," and they try to kill you.
Death.
Yeah, so I gotta be real careful. But I like it. I really enjoy it. I probably should have the chat pulled up because I realized I didn't do that. I haven't done the streaming thing for a while. I'm out of my element.
How dare you?
How dare I? Yeah, I'm not caring for my viewers. I'm so sorry. Here. Okay, I have the chat pulled up now. We're good. We're fine and dandy. We're both of them.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so this
Time
is
to open up the hip game Valorant.
Oh, the hit game Valorant?
Yeah.
Everyone that I know that plays Valorant are amazing people. And they shower at least daily.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
You know, it's really funny when
it is really funny.
I'm playing Valorant and the racist people come on and I'm just dying laughing because then people start fighting them and I'm just sitting there silently watching this drama unfold.
Just observing. Like, hey.
Huh. This is very interesting.
This is very swell. Oh, hey, I found a pillager outpost. Sweet. So there's probably... Well, I'm not going to mess with them because I will die.
I haven't played Minecraft in so long.
Yeah. For a while there, I was like done. I was like, I just don't care anymore. Like the Mojang doesn't even care about the game anymore, so I don't care. But then our friend AJ, he got me in this group, his Discord server, and they started like an Origin server. and I started playing on that, and I loved it. So it like, and then the new update started to actually look really good. So it just like got me back into it. Okay, I'm being shot at, and I have no armor. Well, I have a leather
Don't
tunic,
die.
but that's it. Oh, and there's a giant horse on fire over there that looks kind of murdery. This is looking bad. I need more wool. Sheep. Sheep. May I kill you? You don't have a choice. But yeah, so I've been chilling. Have you seen my subscriber count?
I'm looking now.
It's hilarious.
You can't have any more subscribers anymore.
No, I did for a while, but it's, I guess YouTube does this stupid thing where like as soon as you post a video or start streaming or something, sometimes it'll just be like, "Oh, you don't have that subscriber. That was a lie," and they just remove one. So I was at 421 when I started streaming.
It
was really fun.
420.
Really awesome. Yeah, it's 420, so it's kind of low key, like kind of based. Awesome.
Wait, it's the 1st of May.
It is the 1st of May. Good job. Did you
I
just
didn't
wake
realize.
up from your hibernation?
I've been in hibernation for like 3 weeks.
That makes sense.
The last 3 weeks, I have not been sleeping well.
That's like me for the past lifetime.
Oh yeah, you want to hear some crazy ass shit?
Sure. How dare you swear, but sure.
Oh, sorry. My mom got assaulted at work.
Oh.
Yeah. She's a psych nurse, so
Mm-hmm.
I've been taking care of her for the last 2 months, and now I'm finally gonna be able to go back to my dad's because my mom can walk around the house by herself now.
Oh no.
But her whole entire like the ligaments around her meniscus was completely torn off, so they had to reattach everything. So
Oh no.
she couldn't use her knee at all.
Oh no. Was she okay now?
Oh yeah, she can walk around,
That's
but
good.
it hurts,
But like she can walk
mostly.
for the most part. We're on the up and up.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Well, I don't know why you said. I think you started off that story by saying, "Hey, want to hear something funny?"
I said crazy ass.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, that certainly
No,
does
if
fit
I
the
said
bill.
if you want to hear something funny, you might did I tell you I had a girlfriend a little bit ago?
You did
A little
not.
bit.
You don't tell me about your life. Bro, we haven't talked in like months.
Okay, so I had a girlfriend for about 9 months, and she broke up with me, right?
Yeah.
And now she wants to get back with me, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it's usually not a good idea for what I've seen. Yeah.
We were long distance, so it wasn't like, and she broke up with me because of the long distance, but then she got a new boyfriend that doesn't treat her right now, and I'm like, oh, that sucks for you.
Sucks for yeah. I'm wondering how much about this I can actually disclose to the internet.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
No, I mean like, you know what? I don't care. I don't think that she watches my stuff, and like I don't think she watches my stuff.
Oh no, she doesn't even know about you. I never talked
No,
about
no,
you
I'm not
because...
talking about her.
Oh.
I got some others. So fun fact, I had a girlfriend actually.
Oh!
Yeah. It was like we started dating around Thanksgiving. She went to my college.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, there was a whole lot of stuff that happened around that time. Put me in a pretty low point, and like, she was around, and I was just like, I remember like as a group, as our giant group, we went and watched the FNAF movie together, and we were just hanging out. And her and I were both laughing about it, and I was like, oh, she's actually really nice, and I was thinking like, oh, we're pretty similar, like that actually could work out. And then like a couple days later, she was like, yeah, I've actually been kind of into you for a while. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we started dating, and it was good for a while, but then around like a couple days before Christmas, well, I say before Christmas break, and she was like a lot less energetic than usual, And I was really confused. And I was like, okay, I'll ask her what's up, I guess. Um, so I did, and she just like she kind of responded in a very like apathetic way. She's like, I don't know. There's been a lot, and I was like, oh no, because it was less over the roommate, and I kind of understood like what the problem was, but she was talking to me about it, and like she couldn't really tell me in person with a lot of this stuff. She could only like text me it. I was like, that's weird. But
Weird.
I was texting her. It was like all of my finals, because obviously it's Christmas break before Christmas break, finals week for that semester. Um, all my finals
Yeah.
were done, so I was good. And it was like Thursday night or Friday night or something. And I was texting her about it, and she was saying how because her roommate left early, she's been left to clean the entire dorm so that way it can like be good for when she leaves and she's able to like sign out and stuff, because our dorms are like mini apartments. So um and she was all upset, so I offered to like go over there and help her out, because she shouldn't have to clean all that stuff by herself. So I offered, and she was kind of like, oh no, you don't have to. And but I really wanted to talk about what was going on too, so I'm like, no, I'll come over. She's like, okay, I that's fine. So I do, and then she's like kind of avoiding me the whole night while I'm in her house.
Huh.
Like, well, first of all, she had like, so one of our friends was over, and then her roommate's boyfriend, also named Owen, actually was there, and because he just like essentially half lives there, and that's part of the reason she's getting annoyed, because he'll just like leave trash everywhere. And so I was trying to talk to her, but like she would only really answer me when I was making a joke or I was asking a question that wasn't about her being stressed, or because I tried to tell her like, hey, just come on, you can sit down for a second, you'll be fine. And she never did. And then finally one time she did sit down, so I sat down next to her, and she immediately stood up and got back to work. I'm like, okay. But got to the end of the night, and we're sitting down. I'm trying to talk to her in her room, but she's like not saying anything. I was getting really scared and worried, and then she just said, hey, I'm feeling really tired. I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna head to sleep. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll just head out then. And then I left, and as soon as I got back to my dorm, she sent me this massive text, like where she was talking about how it's like, oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't say this to your face. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just really stressed with all this work that I have to do. There's just a lot right now, and I don't mean to put this all on you. I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, I haven't really been feeling the same. I don't know. There's just been a lot. And I'm like, oh. And immediately bad. I'm like, this is not gonna end well, is it? And
Yeah.
she just, but like, here's the thing. She kept dancing around the idea, of like actually breaking up. She's just like, oh, I just don't feel the same anymore. And she's like, I think we should take a break. And I'm like, do you mean like a permanent break, or like just for Christmas or whatever? And she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, okay. And it was just like, well, I personally think that there's a lot of good stuff here, so I'll wait. I'm good to just do the Christmas break, and we'll come back together. And over Christmas, I was talking with some friends, and I was looking more into what she was saying. I realized she's freaking manipulating me. She's trying to get me to break up with her so she doesn't have to be the bad guy and do it, because she's too like not confident in herself. And she's like, oh, can you do it? And I got really mad at her for a bit there. And I was like, ugh. So I talked with her when I got back, and I essentially just said like, I think it's best. I think we both are kind of falling out of this, and it's best we just move on. And we just weren't really ready. And she's like, yeah, you're right. And then we moved on. And then I found out a lot that happened after. She started dating a new guy 3 weeks after we broke up. And
Yeah.
it was a guy she was working with. So clearly, she started to like him, realized she liked him more than me, and decided that she didn't want to break up with me, so she couldn't seem like a bad person and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
It is. I also learned that one of our very close friends at the school, I'll say his name Matt because he's chill, learned that he uh like I knew that he was dating her at some point earlier in the semester because she had told me about that, and he was like kind of weird and creepy, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound like Matt at all. So I was very confused. I talked to Matt about it, and he said none of that ever happened, and that she started dating me like no more than 2 weeks after they broke up. So clearly what I've learned is that she is very, I can't think of the right word, very structureless.
She falls in love.
Yeah, she like quote unquote falls in love really easily, but like she doesn't care about the other person's feelings. She just wants to get her short dose of dopamine and like, oh, someone appreciates me. And then after it's out of the honeymoon phase, she's like, okay, drop you out. Like, you're done. I don't need you anymore. I found someone better.
That's
scummy, man. It's
that's
definitely
just gonna be the crappy thing about.
This isn't exactly where I thought my on-stream conversation with you would go, but you know what? I need some more deep personal moments on here. I gotta get real deep and connected.
Well,
not too deep though. I'm not trying to start no parasocial relationships.
Parasocial. Well, so, I told you her new boyfriend my ex's new boyfriend treats her bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they started dating a week after we got together, and she told me about their first time. And I was like, "Oh, thanks for telling me."
Yeah, like why you don't need to know about that.
Yep. And oh no, I know she was trying to get me jealous, right? I was like, I was like, "Congrats for you." And then the other day she goes, because she's a senior in high school.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my new boyfriend just asked me to prom, and then she just got uninvited from prom.
Sounds all right.
And she was complaining about it to me. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Like why does she think you should care?
She wants to still be friends.
Yeah. Here's my philosophy on that. Granted, it does feel weird considering I've only been in one relationship. I still am confident and have faith in the fact that like a couple can remain friends after breaking up, but it really depends on how the breakup happens. Like, if it's completely a mutual thing where both of you are like really honest with each other and you're like, yeah, like it's not feeling the same, and like both of you feel the actual same way, then I think it's possible for people to still remain friends. But
yes,
when it's like, you know, clearly like you're trying to just make them jealous or like you're just not a good person, then it's not gonna go well. Like that, a friendship ain't gonna work out because you learn that they're just genuinely not a good person.
So I've been like very short with her recently because I'm just tired of it, right? But I'm like being friendly towards her.
Yeah.
So I'm being cordial.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to this new chick, and I was hanging out with her, and she got jealous of this new chick. She's like, "You don't care about me anymore." I was like, you lost that privilege the moment you broke up with me."
Yeah, I was say, what do you mean you stopped caring about me? Yeah, no duh.
I don't like you like that anymore.
You broke up with me. Why would I? There's no reason for me to still like super care about you like that. Yeah. That's dumb.
Very.
Well, I hope you're in a better place now.
Oh, after we broke up, I felt better than I did when we were dating.
I've been getting to a better place. Obviously, this happened like literally the beginning of this year, so in January. So I've had some time, and I've mostly recovered. It's been harder though, since a lot of these details I didn't learn until like somewhat recently. But for the most part, I'm getting there. I was just kind of just scared of the idea of like dating anyone for a while there, of like, oh, they only want me for the only people that are interested in me are like fragile egoed people who just need a short boost to their confidence from someone and they'll throw them out. Like that's just the kind of person that, you know, is attracted to me. And I got really depressed, but I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, you know what, I have my qualities. I'm a funny internet man that does funny things.
Internet man.
Yes, I do funny things. You see, there is Bird. I play funny video game.
Bird.
Bird. Oh, it's Gibby. It's Gibby.
So, have you heard of this game called Gunfire Reborn?
I have only because I just saw you playing it when I called you.
Okay. Um, first person shooter game. It's I'll have to stream it to you sometime.
I have been actually in what I like to call my cool arc lately,
Oh, really?
where I'm like actually playing good games that aren't just Minecraft, Pokemon, or FNAF. um,
Nice.
I've been expanding my range. So you know what? There's only like one other person watching, and you know what? I'm sure they'll love it because they love my content. Um, I'm gonna pull up my Steam library real quick.
Okay.
Display capture. That should go on top. So we're just a little perusal through my Steam library, and I'm gonna stream this to Discord.
Understood.
Go live. All right. Yeah. So we got the cool stuff now.
Yeah.
You got your DBZ fighters. That's just what I was on last. You got Arc. I'm just going through the games. I've got the entire Doom franchise. Because my friend Dexter, he was just like, "Oh, I love Doom. You should play it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I guess I will." I played 2016. I played Eternal. I'm like, "Wow, this is actually awesome." And I just started playing all that. Dragon Ball. You got Skyrim. Fallout New Vegas. What else I got in here? Scroll.
My butt stomped in
enough.
Valorant.
That's awesome. I mean, I think that's mostly it. And I wanted to play Ultra Kill for a bit because, again, Dexter got me into that. Yeah, so I'm like expanding my horizon. I'm playing cool games. So
Those hip new
that's
games.
hip and new and awesome, and all my friends at school are gonna be so jealous. I have Doom.
Okay, we're not in middle school anymore.
That's true. Oh, thank goodness for that, though, right?
Oh,
Yeah. How does it feel that you knew me at probably the worst stage in my entire life to be friends with me, and we're still friends today? What does that say about your tolerance?
My tolerance, I don't. There is. My tolerance is I just hang out with cool people.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I did it. I made it. Yeah. Well, I will agree.
Just surrounded. So, I I went through a period where I was just hanging out with people that did not care about me for about the last year and a half.
Me too. I had that phase for a little while there too.
And I was just like, this isn't fun anymore. Why am I here? And then I finally cut myself off, and then I started hanging out with my close friends that I have now, and then I'm gonna start trying to hang out around you and the old people from middle school. Yeah. But
you gotta touch base again and see if we're still losers.
Yes. I saw Xavier in one of my classes, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was in my he was in one of my classes. So
okay,
I was like
sense.
I like had a connection because he just walked up to me in the middle of class.
It's like, hi.
Yeah. Well, we were doing some class activity, and then he was walking around, and then he walks up to me. He's like, "Oh, hey, stranger." I was like, just like, what the hell?
Flabbergasted.
I didn't even realize because he sat behind me, so I didn't. Because I sat in the front of the classroom because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I sit in the front of the classroom because I have terrible vision. So
same.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, because I guess it does make sense because a lot of people from the school I went to for middle school and the one I went for high school, for people who live in that area, the college that you guys went to is a big one for them. Just to be like, it's close. I can live at home.
Oh,
Like
you can
it's
live at home, and it's cheaper. All the
and it's
classes there
cheaper.
are like I've looked at like the cost for the classes. If you go to the one that's their campus that's in the downtown area,
Yeah,
it's $600 or more for the classes.
yeah. Like it's such a cheap option. So it's like it makes sense that a lot of people would just go there.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially for your first 2 years.
but as someone who didn't go there, I'm like not seeing any of the people I went to
Yeah.
all that schools with. So my like weird interactions with those people, like randomly connecting with them again, has been just through like Instagram and like random texts. Like I was
Yeah.
talking to Elena the other day for the first time in so long,
Oh, nice.
and I was just chatting with her because I don't know why. I just like saw her account. I'm like, oh, and then she posted like a little while after that, and I'm like, where have you been? Just been gone. I don't even recognize her anymore. It's been weird. I ran into I hate that I keep forgetting her name. Lizzie, I believe. Liz. She was in the musical, or I guess the play. Um, she played my child in the play, and like I ran into her when we went to go see the FNAF movie, just at the theaters. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
oh
funny.
hi. Yeah, it's been fun getting kicked, especially with Joey. Like that was cool.
Yeah. Joey, for me and Joey are gonna start hanging out a lot more during the summer.
That's good.
Me and him were planning going to work at the amusement park
Oh
here.
really?
Mm-hmm.
If you
But
do,
then
I plan on going there
fell
quite a
out
bit. Oh, never mind.
because he didn't get the job he wanted. I might still work there because, you know, it's gonna be fun, but
Yeah.
and I'll be able to go there whenever I want for free because I'm working for them. But I don't
It's
know what I would
true.
work.
True. Yeah.
I would try to go for security because you know my build.
Oh yeah, you would kill people.
Yeah, I'd just beat them up.
Yeah, I feel like for people who, because literally everyone who's watched my channel only knows you for your voice. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with people. His voice does not super match his build. Like he could actually kill someone. I feel like his voice doesn't really convey it.
I'm just very friendly and teddy bear like.
Yeah,
But
you're just a chill dude who scares me all the time. Like that the stupid
I'm
animation.
like 220 pounds, 5'10", and I could have been on the defense line for football if I really tried.
Oh, cool. So I can kill you then.
Oh, really?
I'm like, last time I checked, I'm like 230 and about 6 foot. So I can murder
yeah,
you.
good luck with killing me.
I could kill you.
You could.
Could. I have the ability. I could kill.
Yeah. And then there's Joey. 6 foot, 170, I think?
Yeah, I could
He's
kill
big.
Joey too. I'm confident I could kill you
Anyone
and
can
Joey.
kill Joey.
Joey would not be hard. Joey would beat me in a bowling match, but I don't think he could kill me.
He's fast, but
yeah.
You should see me and him wrestle. Like me and him got bored and we just started like throwing each other around a room. And his mom started yelling at us because we were starting to shake the whole house.
She walks in and just all of your bones are broken.
Yeah, we're just like tossing each other across the room, kind of. Just
Dang.
like.
I wish I could do that. Because my cousin's I mean, I love Preston, but he's a huge nerd. Like, I'm a huge nerd too, but like, he's like just really tall and really skinny. So like, if we tried to wrestle, it would be me just murdering him, and I don't want to do that.
So for me, it's like Joey's figured out how to use my weight against me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He uses physics against me, and I hate it.
Cause he's smart. He's using his big brain.
Yeah, he's using his big ass brain. Like, what the hell? No.
Bro's
stop.
training at the library. Why did I don't know why I made a smoker. I didn't need that, but okay. I have a smoker now.
You do have a smoker. That means you can
Tobacco,
smoke. Ah!
weed,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's weed.
marijuana.
It's marijuana.
We
You know,
can
I didn't
say
realize
that
that
because
it
it's
was
legal
legalized in our
now.
state. Yeah, yeah, it's legal in our state.
We can say that. I mean, I legally can't ingest it yet, but
And not until 21,
it's
but
true. That is scary though. That I'm turning 20 this year, and it frightens me.
turning 19 this year. What?
Well, good for you. You're still a young child.
You're a young child.
I'm an adult man who could kill people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
unalive. Shoot. You too.
Unalive. Yeah, I guess say unalive, like the TikTok Reddit
Yeah.
stories.
I'm going to unalive you. Man,
Yep.
Freddy Fazbear is funny, huh?
Yeah.
He's pretty funny. Can I throw a
Hey, my
Pokeball at, like, a
ex,
sheep?
she's texting me. Ignoring you. I'm just gonna leave you on read. Because I don't really want to respond to this question.
But yeah, I know a while ago Joey and I were playing Power World together, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta get Cole in on
play with you
this."
guys. I meant to play with you guys, but I was with my ex at the time, and was very controlling of who I could and couldn't hang out with.
Did she not like your cousin?
She didn't like anyone taking my attention from her.
That's fair. Can I find her so I can beat her up?
No. I'm not even. I'm never gonna.
Yeah.
She wanted me to meet her this summer still, even after breaking up. It's like, no.
Just be like, nah.
Well, I straight up don't think I can even if I wanted to anymore, because I'm gonna start working.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna figure out what I need to do for this apprenticeship.
Yeah. So you can become a master plumber.
Yep.
I will say,
You know what that means? That means if you have any plumbing issues, I can help you with it.
You can. I'll call up Cole.
Yeah, my family's I told my family this, and they all got excited, like, "Oh my goodness, you're gonna be a plumber? That means you can help us with our plumbing stuff." I was like, "Yep." Yeah.
Oh, I know what your tagline should be. I know your tagline should be.
What?
Call Cole to unplunge your holes. Oh, you gotta do that.
I got to if I ever start my own company.
Yeah.
Because you have one of two goals, is like, if you're in the trade field, starting your own company or working for one of the really big corporations.
Yeah.
As an executive, right? So like that's your end goal.
Yeah, that's your job.
Well, because you don't want to stay as a regular plumber all your life, right?
Yeah.
Because you get it's just looking for the more money, and starting your own business eventually makes it so you can just not have to work. And
yeah, you just chill and you're like, okay, is everyone doing their job? Sick. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here. I want to go hang out with my family.
Yeah. But I will say, life has definitely gotten a lot more interesting now that, like, you know, we're getting to be adults. And, like, I'm seeing all my friends kind of move on, develop.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing for me. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, we're adults now. Like, it's crazy to me because, like, I knew someone that moved. I know two people that moved. Like, one person moved to Ireland. Like, he moved to Ireland.
Really?
And now, yeah.
Huh.
And then I also know someone that moved to Cali.
Huh. I mean, I know someone from my high school who moved to Arizona, to go to Arizona State.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy to me because I never realized. But you know how I have a big family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I discovered that I have family members in 6 different states.
Huh.
And they're all of like great aunts and uncles, right? And I'm like, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if you ever want to come to the state, just let me know and you can stay here." That's like, huh? Like, I could go to Arizona. I could go There's a few. I can go all over the
Just
place.
Arizona.
Georgia, North Carolina, Florida.
Oh yeah, you got them all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. We
Um,
we pretty much all of my family has just stayed in Ohio. Like this is just
Ohio.
it's just where we are. It's just
Yeah.
it's
I
cheap to
also have
live there. This is just it's whatever.
Ohio's one of the cheapest places in the states to live.
Yeah. And now we can have weed.
And now we can have weed.
Ohio, you know what? Getting perfect. just lower those, school shootings rates and we'll be fine. It's not gonna happen, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America.
Welcome.
Should I try to catch that young mega, or would that be a really bad idea?
Not a bad idea. Do it.
Well, that Ponyta didn't stay in. Because I have a feeling this young mega is gonna be, yeah, it's a peeved one. It's an angry one. Hup. I missed. There goes that one forever. I'm never getting that back. Hup.
Goodbye.
Oh, I hit it. I mean, it's 1,000% not gonna catch, but now it's just at the bottom of the. I sunk it.
Whoops.
Are you still
Oh.
angry? Yes, you are still angry. So I gotta be
Now
prepared
it's
to make a
time play
daring
the hip
escape.
game League of Legends.
Ew, you're playing League of Legends.
I actually enjoy League of Legends when it's not with toxic people.
Well,
I'll find
every
back
game
here.
has toxic people now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because a few cause toxicity is just spread everywhere. No matter where you
Yeah.
go now.
I think Britney Spears started that.
It was Taylor Swift.
No, it was Britney Spears.
Oh my goodness. I just heard a story
You don't even get the
yesterday.
joke.
No.
Who wrote the song Toxic?
Oh!
Anyway, you were
Definitely did
saying,
not
I heard a
process.
story.
Yeah, so someone was telling me the story, and this girl was dating this dude, and this dude was a little weird, right?
Most are.
And then he goes, "Oh yeah, I can't listen to Taylor Swift because then people would call me gay."
Huh.
I'm like,
Is that the end of your
"'Cause I'm
story?
gay." Yep, that is
It's a
the
good story.
Well, yeah. Well, it goes deeper, but
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm allowed to share and what I'm not allowed to share. So
I mean, like,
that's just the
her
tidbit
music
of
is
it.
fine. I don't mind it. If someone's gonna play it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, get this garbage off. I'm like, whatever. It's more just her personality that she clearly
Yes.
is like has no care for the environment, like with her private jet usage. So,
My
like,
goodness.
have
I
you
have
seen
to
that?
Yes, I have.
Like her shortest flight was like less than half an hour.
Yep.
She just can't be bothered. Like, bro,
To drive in a
you're
car.
the reason we're gonna be living in the ocean. You're the reason the ice caps are
Right.
melting.
Yep.
I need coal, but not like you coal, but like burnable coal.
Oh. Did you see my PFP on Discord?
Yeah, I was very confused because
Okay.
I had to go into the Discord search to find you, and I had been pixelated,
Okay.
and then like I was like, this doesn't look like what? And I had to check the profile. I'm like, why? What? Why do you just have top text, bottom text?
Okay. So, I'm in a D&D group that's online, and right before the D&D session, this was Sunday, by the way. So this has been like this since Sunday.
Hey.
Right before D&D, one of our players was making a meme. And no one really everyone like snickered at it, but there wasn't like a really big reaction to it. Then he makes this one.
There's
And
nothing there.
I start dying. I don't know why. I just found it funny.
How brain dead were you?
Very, because I had been awake for like 40 hours by that point.
Ah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Listen,
So,
I want to get mad at you for that, but also like in the right scenario, which is like most scenarios, I find brain rot really funny. Something like skibbity riz, haha, Fortnite, skibbity.
so, so then he starts having a mental breakdown. He goes, I put effort into this last one, and no one in it bats an eye. But then I make this one, and everyone starts dying laughing.
Cause it's funny.
And he's like, apparently I'm just not supposed to put any effort in the memes. I'm just supposed to.
Now he's getting it. As a fellow meme maker, I can say now you're getting it. Don't try, cause no one's people only get attached to the weird dumb stuff.
So, as a response to that, I go, guess I'm making it my PFP now. And he goes, no, you're not. 2 seconds later.
Just to taunt him.
Yeah, it wasn't even taunt him. It was just, it was funny. And
You know what? That is funny.
and
It makes me
so
go, ha ha.
we're just. And now it's my PFP forever now. Until I decide
Forever
to change
and
it back to
ever.
the black hole.
It's just a void with just top text, bottom text.
Yeah, and I explained it to one other person, and then they just keep on randomly messaging me. Like, we'll be having a conversation, middle of the conversation, top text, bottom text, and then go back to the conversation.
As you know, I'm not like a super, vindictive person, I like to think. Like, I'm not like
Yes.
going out causing drama or anything like that. But there's one situation lately that like every time I see people talking about it or like stuff like that, I don't know, I just have to step in because it's so stupid. It's the whole thing with Wilbur Soot.
Okay.
Like, are you aware of this whole situation?
I'm aware that he was abusive.
Yeah. There are still, despite him being the one admitting and being like, yeah, I did this, there are still tons of people out there supporting him and saying there's no proof that he did it. And it makes me furious that they're just
Scratching my head.
they're just like,
I think admitting to the whole entire thing is proof.
I would call that proof too. I'm glad you agree. Because I'm not a super vindictive person.
Proof.
But like you'll see, like, if you see like Wilbur trending on Twitter, I'll go on to that and I'll see Churchill can evolve. And I'll just see like like most of them are like, hey, F Wilbur Soot because he's a terrible person. Like, yeah, cool, good, that's right. And I'll see people with him as their profile picture and be like, oh, well, he's such a sweet and precious boy. Look at his smile. And I come to them like, you realize you're defending abuse, right? And they're like, what proof? And then I'm like,
Proof?
I literally I think I linked his profile at one point. I said, hey, read it. There's your proof. It was so stupid.
Hey,
But
the
other day I did the most annoying one possible. There was like someone, I did it to 3 different posts that were all talking like, oh, he's so cute, or hashtag Wilbur support squad. I made this to support him and all you meanies who are fighting him and stuff like that. And to all 3 of them, I just responded with the image of the yapping level catastrophic. And like it actually got a lot of likes. I don't think I'm going to be able to properly ratio them because one of them is like at 140 or something. But if we could go help me ratio a Wilbur supporter, please help me do that.
Okay, understood.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll make a, what is it? What is it on?
It's on Twitter. Or
No,
X.
I haven't made a Twitter account yet. So I'll make a Twitter account just to make.
I was gonna say,
like.
in any other circumstance, I would say it's not really worth it because it's really terrible and stupid. But in this specific scenario, yes, do it.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's completely acceptable because you're doing it for a noble cause.
Yeah.
Because like that's the thing is that all the people defending him, a lot of the people defending him are people who have been like afflicted by abuse. And they're like, he's being harassed by Shovel, and it's terrible. And I'm like, bro, he admitted that he was abusive to her, and she was getting mad at him and saying because his apology was terrible, first of all. But like
Yeah.
they were, and they're still like defending him. Like, yeah, sure, he didn't address any of the problems, and he did it, and he was a terrible person. But also, look how sweet he is. He wouldn't hurt a fly. And like,
You want to know something? I was
uh-huh.
really scared at the beginning of this because I was like, I thought you were going to go on this whole entire tangent defending him.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah,
No,
I was like, uh-oh. I don't
trust
know
me.
where this is about to go.
Trust me. I'm a
And then you were
reasonable
like,
person. I at least can be like, yeah, abusing someone is bad. Kind
well,
of a hot
I was about
take.
to
It's
say,
bad.
well, some people, like, you don't understand. I had someone that I was really close with that I've had to distance myself recently because of that. And I was like, because they were defending him. I was like, he admitted to the abuse. Well, he was forced to. How?
Like
He
he
didn't have
literally
to go out
wasn't.
and do it.
There was literally because here's the thing, and I can speak as someone who is as someone who was a really big fan of Lovejoy. Um, and it was like when I heard the rumors where Shovel was saying stuff like, oh, there was this guy who I was dating who's really abusive, and the way she described it was being like, someone who lives in the UK with a really big music following. Like, a lot of that points to Wilbur, but it wasn't confirmed because she decided to keep his name secret. So everyone was like, "Oh, it sounds a lot like Wilbur, but we can't be sure." So if Wilbur hadn't said anything, like, it could have lasted a while. Like, he did not have to say anything, but he did. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So now I know for sure you're a bad person. Which, like, I mean, like, fair enough for
So
him
the
in his
one,
case, but also doesn't justify the fact that you, abused someone.
yeah, for me, it's like it doesn't justify what he did, but it's a good thing that he admitted it
Yeah.
because he's admitting that he's a problem. If he gets help, then he may never have the same career as he did, but
Yeah.
it's good for abusive people to get help.
Yeah. Like, it's always hard for me in a lot of these situations because, like, the type of creators I follow are like you follow Minecraft creators. Eventually, some of them are gonna be bad. That happens.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just YouTube in general. If you follow a lot of people, eventually someone will reveal themselves to be not a good person. Um,
I mean,
so
then there's the whole dream situation.
I only cared about Dream for like a couple months with like the first Manhunt stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is fun. Then after I'm like, you're a stupid crybaby idiot, and you're just like, oh, I'm so good at video games, guys. I'm the only one that can be good at video games. I'm like, shut up. Yeah, but like all this is hard. 'Cause, like another okay, I mean I guess he was a YouTuber, but like a creator that I loved and followed for a while was Jonachrome, because I love Jonachrome. He was like this independent game developer, and I was like, oh, he's so cool. He made the One Minute Flumpties games, and I was like, oh, this is and he like made a bunch of other stuff, and he made like Riddle School, and he had a following on YouTube where he posted devlogs and stuff. I'm like, oh, he's so cool. And then it was revealed he was dating a minor, and then a lot of stuff happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. But like, even though I can agree, yeah, that was a messed up thing of him to do, and that there's not really anything that can save him. He at least admitted he's saying, you know what, I'm taking an indefinite break from the internet. I'm done with this. It's led me into nothing but trouble, and I'm just gonna focus on getting help for myself at this point. I'm like, you know what, that's good. Like, just separate yourself from all of it, because like clearly just being here is not good, because everyone's gonna have a problem with you. So I'm happy that that's the decision he made. Doesn't mean I'm supporting the action.
Yeah.
But even now, I have to be careful about saying that kind of stuff, because like someone could misconstrue it and be like, oh, he's supporting abuse. You're defending them. Like, no, I'm not defending them. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying, like, if you separate this action from the person, this is a good action. But then you put it back, and obviously, bad person. A negative times a positive is always going to be a negative. So, I'm not defending anyone like that, because that would be messed up and bad. But I feel like I don't really need to say that. It's kind of implied.
Dang it.
Anyway, so what are you up to?
I'm playing the hip game League of Legends, and I just got my butt handed to me.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
But I got the first blood of the game.
You should tell your family about that.
I play League with my mom, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot your mom played League.
And my dad used to, but he doesn't right now because he doesn't have a gaming PC.
What a loser. Who needs a gaming PC to play League? Isn't it like super?
Well, sorry, he doesn't have a computer in general.
Oh, that also would be a
his
problem.
PC. His PC can barely handle tabletop gaming.
That's fun.
If you know what that is.
Yeah, like TTRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. My PC's been kind of funky, and I think I have a theory, which is like, I think it's a Windows thing, like a Microsoft thing, to try and get you to buy their products, because, or I guess not buy, but like upgrade and stuff. Because what I've noticed, what I'm guessing is, a lot of my storage space has been like taken up, but it won't tell me by what. And at first I thought it was a virus, and I thought back to it, I'm like, if it was a virus, I would have seen a lot more stuff happen by now. And I kind of come to the conclusion that like Windows, since I'm on Windows 10, I haven't gone to Windows 11. Like it's offered like, hey, you can upgrade for free, and I haven't taken it. My guess has just been that like they lock away some of your computer's storage space until you upgrade, to convince you to like take the upgrade, which would be kind of weird and scummy, but I wouldn't put it past them. Because like my friend who recently got this old computer that was running on Windows 10 for the longest time, he upgraded to Windows 11, and like he gave it to a friend. He gave the computer to one of our friends, Dexter, and Dexter got the computer and he upgraded to Windows 11 when he got it. And when the friend who gave it to him, Jacob, went to go check on it, he saw that like the computer said it had like over a terabyte of space just built into the computer. It's like, huh? So
Something ain't adding up.
We were very. It was like it did not have anywhere near that amount of space. We're like, oh, that's fun. So yeah, we're gonna try to look into that. I might upgrade to Windows 11 just to get that extra space, because I'm running mostly off of an external hard drive I bought. Like that's been.
I'm about to put a new hard drive into my PC because I need more space.
Yeah.
Because I only have 500 gigs,
and
I just got a 2 terabyte storage.
Yeah, I did too. Because like, as someone who makes videos a lot and has to constantly keep video files on my computer, I need something to just store them on. I've also been installing games to that because like a lot of the games I have downloaded are very, very big. Like I, at the same time right now, have Skyrim, FNAF Security Breach, and Ark, and Palworld all installed on this like at once, and that's a lot of storage space. So the hard drive is definitely helping me out there. What kind of Pokemon should I catch? Hello?
Sorry, I was processing.
Okay. What kind of Pokemon should I catch?
That's a good question. Your mom.
That's so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm lol
Remember
XDing.
the Poke Your Mom song when we were kids?
The what song?
The Poke Your Mom. Or Poke My Mom. Sorry, Poke My Mom from Sunday.
Maybe.
You don't remember that?
Was it just to the tune like the Pokemon theme song?
Yeah, but it was Poke My Mom instead.
Poke My Mom. I kind of. I'm
It's been
getting
so long
something.
since It's been so long.
Did we even come up
So,
with like other lyrics, or was it just "Poke my mom"?
I don't remember.
Oh, the good old days. I say the good old days, but in all
That
honesty,
was
looking back, middle school, I was a big dude. I was not a good person.
for me. It was you never treated me bad.
It was more like with the people I knew since elementary that I was really close friends with, I was just like terrible to them because I thought it was okay. And then like I learned later, like I look back on it later, I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't you like say anything to me? I should have not. Essentially, it was just like the main thing was they would tell me they liked someone, and I would constantly pester them about it. And I would just be like, oh, because like at the time I liked someone who went to my elementary, but like she moved to a different school. I didn't see her for years, and I finally did get to see her, and she turned me down. I'm like, oh okay. Um, but because of that, I felt more comfortable and like, I'm not gonna start liking someone at my middle school, so I can just like make fun of. I could just like pester my friends who like people, and then, like I would always
Yeah.
be like, "Can I tell them?" Or like I'd like push them to
You
be
don't. I
closer
don't
together.
remember.
And,
I
like,
don't. Yeah.
it was
I,
not.
I didn't notice it. So, but also,
It wasn't really a huge thing for you in middle school.
yeah, it's never really a huge thing for me in general.
Yeah.
Like, I liked people, but I was like, I don't want to date them
Yeah.
because
I still to this
dating was
day
scary.
am like, at least the typical idea of dating or a date like in the public eye is kind of dumb, because it's like, oh, um you have to go on a date every week and spend a touch of money, and the point of it is that it's supposed to show to your partner that you love and cherish them by how much money you'll spend on them. And I'm like, that's stupid.
So,
Like,
I
a
was
date
dating
could
my
just be
I,
hanging out.
yes. So for me, what I would do with my girlfriend is we would just spend all day. Like if we were having a date, we hung out every day, but like we would just hang out and exclusively hang out and not even like look at Discord all day.
Yeah.
Like, and we had one every month. It was on our month anniversary, quote unquote.
Hmm. Well, that's cool.
So, and we got together on the first of the month. So, um, every first.
Every first. Aww. So it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Aw. It's too bad she turned out to not be a very good person, huh?
Yeah.
That's always
It's
the thing
okay.
that stings the most, is where you're like, oh, that was actually really sweet of us. It's a shame that, ended horribly. But nothing you can do. People just be people.
Yeah. This person's getting so pissed at me. I just keep tower diving him and I win.
Makes sense. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never played League, so.
Basically, there's towers, and you have to destroy the tower, and then you eventually get to their main base, and then your goal is to kill their big crystal at their spawn. Well,
Cool.
towers do a lot of damage to you, and they do.
Like Clash Royale.
Yes, they have three types. There's three types of damage in the game. There's magic damage, physical damage, and true damage. Towers do true damage, and there's nothing to tank true damage other than health. But they'll do percentage health damage.
Hmm.
And so they do a lot of damage. Well, I keep tower diving him and killing him, and he can't do anything about it. And I'm 4 and 5 right now, and he's 1 and 5 because I've died 3 times to their jungler that keeps on. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
The jungle rocks around. There's spaces in between lanes, and it's called the jungle.
Yeah.
And it's.
I think I did
unholy
know
land.
that, But I knew that because of what was it? That Pokemon game they released that was just like a league style game.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that. I haven't played that in a while. Not Quest. Rush? I don't remember. Huh. Yeah, I don't do. Like I said, only recently have I gotten into like FPSs and things like that. Um, but my bread and butter has always been like Pokemon, like strategy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very excited
That's understandable.
because this weekend, so in a couple days, I'm leaving to go to my second ever tournament. I'm very excited.
Nice.
Gonna go with some good friends. We're gonna have a swell time in Indianapolis. I hear it's beautiful this time of year. I actually don't know. I don't know you people from Indianapolis. But I've been there.
I've been told it's hell on earth.
I've been there before. It's fine. But I've only ever been there as a child, as a wee youngin.
I went to Chicago as a child. That was an interesting experience.
I went to a lot of places as a child.
Same.
Yeah. But I went to Chicago as an adult. I say quote unquote adult. I was 18. Or was I? No. No, I wasn't. I would have been 17. Yeah, never mind. I've been to LA while I was an adult, but there's not much I could do there because with my family, so.
Bruh.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're slick, Basculin. You think you're slick. Well, you are, but I'm still going to try to catch you.
This man's so mad.
I am mad. Oh, you're talking about a different guy.
It's okay. Nah, that could go for both. Oh wait, my ex just got online
so
in Discord.
mad.
I'm waiting for her to message me.
Alright, if this isn't catch, then I'm going to cry.
Typically messages me.
Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. Go Eevee. Use quick attack. Wow, that did like nothing. Let's try to catch one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm running away. I'm crying. Alright, I'm crying.
Sad.
Sag. I'm so sad.
I couldn't do anything. They touched me inappropriately and I didn't like it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep.
Don't say that. I'm gonna get you canceled.
Oh no! I'm gonna get canceled for the things hopefully they don't see what I say to my friends.
Oh no. Oh hey, Premiere Balls.
I think I've said some pretty canceling things.
Oh no, you definitely have, and they're all on video.
I know. Speaking of funny stories, so I met I was playing with one of my friends in Valorant, and I go, "Oh my god, I'm gonna bottom for you," and then he clips it because he was clipping. He clutched a 1v4, and as a joke, I said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna bottom for you."
So now it's just
blackmail.
permanent
Now
blackmail.
he has a clip. Oh no.
I mean, I guess you are telling me about it now, so not really blackmail.
He's had it on his PC for so long.
Don't let it hold power over you.
I don't.
It's okay. You can move on, Cole. You don't have to let it hold you back anymore.
The joke right now is I'm in love with. I'm friends. So the dude I said that to, him and his girlfriend I'm really good friends with. And the joke right now is me and her competing for his love.
There's always that dynamic. Like that dynamic is always present in a lot of friends.
Yeah. So That is the type of friendship I have with them too.
Yeah. That was always fun. It's what I've had to resort to because, again, only been like one relationship that ended poorly.
Yeah.
What are these? Oh, there's a pecha berries. I will gladly take those. I'm like still learning about this mod because I don't know a ton about it. Like you can breed berries.
Intriguing.
Like if you put two different types of berries next to each other, they have the chance to like grow a hybrid, which usually is like a lumberry or something, or like a citrus berry, like really good berries. Oh, that Yanma is peeved. Stay away. But yeah, it's been chill. It's been a lot of weird drama lately that I 1000% cannot get into. But other than that, been cool. Been living life. Excited to get back to work in a little under a month.
It's annoying. All right.
Oh, that's also part of my cool phase. Is now I'm like getting into like heavy metal.
Oh,
I discovered I'm a metalhead.
I've always been into all types of music.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really weird thing with music. I'll listen to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate songs. I don't hate genres.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. The only one that like persistently I don't really like in a genre is like rap. Like I haven't encountered very many rap songs that I actually like. But other than that, I'll listen to basically anything. I'm tired. You nap.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bedtime story?
Yeah.
Alright, tell me a bedtime story.
Hold on.
Wow, this is a really good bedtime story.
Sorry. I got into a 2v5. So,
Oh, what did you win?
I killed 3 of them.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
I'm a melee champ, and they had 2 long range champs that I couldn't get in range with.
Did you say melee?
Yeah, I say melee. I say both ways. It's whatever I'm in the mood for. If I really want to start an argument or I also say do weed instead of like the proper way to say it.
Do
just to
weed?
piss off all my friends. Yeah, I do weed.
Oh. I thought that was like your weird pronunciation
smoke.
for a word or something. I'm like, what is do weed?
No, yeah, no.
I want a Fampy. Fampy, get in my ball.
My dad's in like 40 minutes. I haven't been to my dad's in like 2 months since my mom got assaulted at work, and I've been taking care of her.
Mm-hmm.
My mom won't ever tell me about anything that happens at work anymore, because of what I said to her after being told that she was assaulted at work.
Oh, what did you say?
I threatened him.
Ah. Well,
because no one will hurt my mother.
Well, that's you standing up for your mom. I think that's a noble thing.
Yeah, but he has.
You're literally like saying, "Hey, assault is bad."
Yeah, well, no. It's not because of what happened. It's because of it being one of her patients.
Oh.
That's annoying.
I guess that makes sense.
And it's like, well, listen here, Mom. I get that he isn't right in the mind. I still don't care.
Yeah, like again, this is a very hard thing for me to talk about, but I've always prided myself, especially lately, on like don't try to hold back, like be honest about things, because I think that too many people will use disabilities and things like that as an excuse to be terrible people.
Yes.
Like
I
I'm
actually
not saying
was
that people with a condition like that and they do something that's like purely an accident, like yeah, you're our anger at you will be like held back because we know like okay there's a lot we don't know that's going on, but there's too many people. I'm trying to remember. It was the exact scenario that I heard a while ago. Oh,
I
it
mean,
was like
my
people. I don't remember, but it was like it's like a lot of
my
like victim blaming. A lot of people saying like,
yeah.
"Oh, I'm not right in the mind, so it's okay if I call you all terrible people and wish like death threats upon you, and it's okay because I have all this stuff going on. I don't
Yeah.
really mean it." It's like no, it's not. Like, that's not okay. I want a Mareep. I'm gonna catch a Mareep. I'm just gonna little by little chip away at it. Gotta make it fast though, because it's starting to get dark. Oh yeah, where's my bedtime story?
Ah, once upon a time, there was a big man.
Uh-huh.
Ah, this big man was a dangerous man, but he
Okay.
was very friendly.
Ooh, that's nice.
And he accidentally killed a whole entire village.
Oh, well, these things happen.
Um, uh, after killing this whole entire village, he killed himself.
Oh, well,
Happy ever after.
happy ever. That was a really good bedtime story, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at
I
that
really
like
appreciate
dark
it.
story.
So Eevee sucks. Fennekin's
No,
actually
my
not
ego.
bad.
This is my
And
ego
Mareep
on the line.
sucks. What?
They will not take my turret. So there's 4 rows of turrets in this.
Okay.
Well, the first row is it's called there's the Nexus is the big crystal at spawn. There's the Nexus turrets, then there's tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. Tier 1 turrets are the very outmost turrets.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And
Radical.
I haven't lost my outmost turret yet, and it's really hard to do that.
Do you want to lose that turret?
No. So as my ego, I cannot lose that because I'm beating my laner so badly that I can't. If I lose the turret, my ego will just shatter because big ego.
And
Actually,
what would be so
our team
bad
hasn't
if your
lost.
ego were to shatter?
I would cry
Yes, but why?
because ego. This man's been complaining the whole entire game about me being too good and I have to continue this ego. No, they surrendered. Those put. Time.
Oh, cool, like a chicken.
Do you know who NF is?
NF?
Yes, he's a rapper. I think you might like him.
I don't.
You may like him. I don't know.
How dare you make such a bold accusation? Now I'm inclined to listen to you.
Okay. Here, I'll pull up a song that you might like.
No, like I can't play it on stream.
I know. I'm not. Just like for later.
For later, okay. Put it in my back pocket. I still need coal. I still haven't gotten any.
I did most damage in that game.
Congratulations.
By like 5,000 damage, which is not much. Well, okay. Wow, my team didn't really do anything. Okay, so I do 747, and then our dedicated attack damage dealer did 42, and then everyone else on the team, which is 3 other people combined, did 30,000, less than 30,000.
Rad. Epic Poggers Gaming.
On their team, they had 20s across the board. Okay. 20,000s. Speaking of this chick I've been talking to. Sorry.
Like no caves. Can I just have one cave?
No.
Okay. I guess you're right. I was being greedy. Oh hey, a gold bat.
I don't know which song they
You're probably
give you
aggressive,
first.
aren't you? Well, I don't want no trouble. I'm just passing through. Hello, snake. Hello, elephant. I actually really hope something tries to attack me.
You're hoping for a fight, huh?
Negative 540. This way. Stay away from that Dawn fan. Oh, and that one's aggressive. Okay.
He's a Christian rap artist.
Okay.
So he doesn't cuss in any of his
Cool.
now
Cool.
his topics are about his struggles in life, but he doesn't swear or use the N-word.
It's pretty good.
At least I out of all the songs I've listened to, I haven't heard him swear at all too. Now, there might be one or two, but you know, it's largely not what most rap artists are, which is they use colorful language.
Yeah. Colorful.
Colorful.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think Eevee also has baby dollars. Now I'm just, Taurus, you back up.
You know, it's so I love having 6 acres of land at my dad's house, because I get to like, yeah, and it's over by an elementary school.
You better turn this around quick, because right now it's sounding like you're saying you love living next to an elementary school.
No. How do I put? I was gonna try to tell you the name of it without saying the name of it. So I was processing. So you shouldn't have this much land, but it's like, it's crazy because it's like the land that we have is like what's left over of like everyone else, and you think that if people if they're like spacing out the land, they would just like continue it all the way up until the highway, that because there's a sound barrier. I could just DM you the name.
I was gonna say you could just DM it.
I live next to that one.
Yes, let's go! Let's go!
Are you talking about the game or?
Let's talk about the game. Sorry, yeah, I caught it. I caught a shiny. I caught a shiny. Sorry.
I was like, wait, is this? I think this is the one you went to. I think, if I remember correctly.
Let me just make sure on that. Turn that off. That is not where I went.
Oh.
Just assume. Oh, you do? Just assume.
Yeah. Anyways. So my little brother goes to that one now, which is like really nice because he can literally walk through our backyard, and then so it runs around along the highway, so it goes long ways,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of our property it cuts over, and if you just cut across 1 yard, you get into the elementary school for his elementary school. So you can just literally, like, if he misses the bus, walk 5 minutes
That's
and
cool.
go to school. Which is really nice for him, which is what I love about it, the backyard, because it makes it simpler for him to get to school. And me, if I'm at his house, if I forget to put my little brother on the bus, oh, we're walking to your school today. Because I have done that before. I was like, my dad goes, hey, can you put your little brother on the bus today? I was like, yeah, but I didn't know what time the bus showed up. So it was just pure, like, me looking at the window, and then
And praying.
And praying. And then I was told what time it was, and it was like, oh wait, his bus passed by like 5 minutes ago. Well,
Guess you're walking.
guess we're walking.
Guess you're
to school
taking a
today.
good old stroll to the backyard. That's fine. There's no creepy people around. It's fine.
There isn't anything creepy around there. The creepy, actually, never mind.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait a minute. I forgot about old Mr. Johnson that lives down the street.
No. So, my backyard actually doesn't cut across any streets. So there's where I live, there's 2 streets. So there's a big street, and then it splits off into 2 streets that so it makes an F, basically.
Yeah. You know what? I'm
We
not.
live on the-
I'm not really getting the full picture. Maybe you could just, give me your, like, speak your address, like, full.
Online.
Full.
Yeah.
No, just tell me
I
right
can-
now verbally. Just speak it completely. I'll make it sure it's clear.
Actually, I could give you just the schematics of where I live.
Give me like a blueprint.
No.
All right, now here, if you look here, you'll see the street, and then you'll see the Jenkins who live down here. No, we don't like getting close to the Jenkins because you don't know what the
Yeah.
Jenkins are up
I
to.
haven't met any of my neighbors, and I've lived here for 2 years, by the way.
Bro, how?
I don't talk to my neighbors. It's
Maybe you
like,
should start doing that.
no, because they're all old people.
So, old people make the best food.
Well, the other thing is they're very seclusive. Everyone on my street is. Actually, that's a lie. I have talked to some people on my street. It is the parents of 2 of Troy's, my little brother's friends. And then it was funny because my little brother brought 2 of his friends over. One of them knew about me. The other straight up did not know who I was because I'd never leave my house.
Yeah. They're like, you have a brother?
They look at me and go, who are you, with this pure fear on their face?
I'm your worst nightmare.
I go, oh yeah, I'm my little brother's older brother. And he goes, oh, okay, and then just runs off happily.
Yeah. And that's
He was
kids
just
for
like
you.
purely like feared like that I was not supposed to be there. There's a stranger in this
Like,
guy's house.
who are you?
And what was funny is the fact that my brother didn't react to me at all.
Like, you see him too, right? You just trick this kid into thinking he's hallucinating.
Yeah,
I'm not really here. None of them will ever believe
the other
you.
2 just ran past me, by the way.
Oh, they just didn't care. That makes sense.
They just did not care about me at all. And no hi, just ran past me to the basement.
Yeah.
And this kid goes wide-eyed. It's funny.
Who are you?
Who are you? And are you here to kill me?
Yes, he went into a house that, yeah, is this kid who doesn't live in this house, who's visiting some random person there. They assume you're here to kill me. You knew I'd be here. You
Yes.
you heard you heard Timmy's mom and my mom planning out the sleepover 2 days ago, didn't you, on the phone? You told her to kill me. Like in my favorite game, Assassin's Creed.
They didn't even plan it 2 days prior. This was just like spur of the moment. Oh yeah, because they live on my street too.
Yeah. I mean, that's
So it was
always
just spur of the moment. Like, oh, they came over.
that's the childhood fun though, where you live on a street and it's just like everyone knows. Well, I guess you don't know everyone else, but like all the kids know each other,
Each
and they're
other,
like,
yeah.
yeah, we're chill, we have fun, we have like impromptu hangouts and sleepovers. I had that through middle school, um, but like the people who live on my street, it was really only Lucas, like,
Yeah.
because he was in my grade, and then the other people there were either, there was one boy who was a year younger than me, and then two of them that were 2 years younger than me. I did hang out with them a little bit, but I always felt weird because I'm like, you're not in my grade. Why should I care about you?
Yeah.
But
I had a different experience because with when I was in elementary school, my ADHD was so bad that I could not. Yeah, you can't come over because I had
Oh, wow.
ADHD was. Yeah, Joey's mom and dad.
that's messed up.
Yeah, so that messed me up as a kid a little bit.
Well, of course
like,
it does. You're told by your own family, we don't want you.
We don't want you here. And that changed when I was in 6th grade because I calmed down a lot.
They're like, okay,
But-
you're fine. You can come inside.
Yeah, no, it was just sleepovers. So anytime I had sleepovers, it was my cousins coming over to my house.
Mm.
But I used to live in a street that was so busy because it was outside of the old closed down middle school in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I lived on that street that was right next to the old where we went to in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I didn't live there when I went there, but like I used to live on that street, and then my house had a problem.
Fire.
Opposite, water.
Oh, okay.
Foundation cracked to the point that water, anytime it rained, water would pour and flood our basement.
Well, that's probably not good.
Yeah, and my parents would have had to either paid $80,000 to fix it, or no, it would have been 120. Sorry, which was more than they paid for the house. They paid 65 for the house.
Yeah.
So double what they paid for the house, basically. Or move out and sell it to the government for like 90. And it's like, okay.
And I guess they chose the latter.
Yeah. And then I moved to a different place.
Then you moved to Nebraska.
I wish I moved to Nebraska.
Do you,
Actually, no, I didn't.
I say, do you want to go to
I
Nebraska?
did.
That your
Well,
dream?
No, at the time, one of my favorite cousins lived down there.
Okay. Wait, hold, down there?
Nebraska's down.
Pretty sure Nebraska's up.
Nebraska is not above our Ohio.
Am I stupid?
Yes. Hey, there's only 6 states that are above us. Well, no, never mind. There's a lot more thinking about it. Because I was thinking west, not east.
Wait.
Nebraska's...
Wait, no, I'm pulling up a map. Well, no, they're kind of above us. We're like, the top of Ohio is in the middle of Nebraska.
Okay. We're in the southern part of Nebraska.
Half
Very
of
south, like
Nebraska is
near.
above us. Okay, you gotta give me that. To be fair, when we said Nebraska, for some reason I was picturing it in the place of Montana.
Okay.
So slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There are
Anyways,
so
I
many
went over
states that are
there.
just like squares.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Welcome to welcome to colonialism.
Welcome
We
to
make squares.
colonialism. Welcome to the colonist mindset.
We make shape that straight line. Or they followed just basic. They followed something, mountain lines or.
So do you like Minecraft?
Kind of.
That's cool.
I haven't played Minecraft in so long, but that's because my ex ruined it for me because we would play for a week and then stop and then we would start a new world. It's
Aw,
like
that's cute. Again, shame that.
a shame.
What a shame. I keep forgetting. I don't know why this just randomly popped in my head. Your real name is Shane, right?
Oh.
They just dox you.
Oh.
Oh.
My real name's Nicholas.
That was my second guess, because like the whole time I was like, oh, it's either Nick or Shane.
Shane is my MMO name because
Oh.
I had friends, but I was 16 and they're all adults, so it was like I'm not giving my real name out. So and people are like, "Who's Pixelated?" Because they're all boomer enough to not know that I had two different names.
Yeah.
Because I made Shane Constantine when I was 12, and then I made Pixelated when I was like 14.
Okay. That makes sense. Because I thought it was Nick. I had like this inkling in my head it was Nick. But because we, in, elementary through 6th grade when I actually still lived here, we're still friends with them. One of our old friends, Nick, I assumed I was just getting him confused with him for a second. And I was like, no, it's not Nick. I thought it'd be Nick. It'd be stupid. Nick's a stupid name for stupid people. So how did you start going by Cole then? This is my interview with you.
My parents.
They just called you. Is it your middle name?
No, my middle name's Riley.
Oh, you just like their parents like Cole.
They wanted to originally name me Cole, but they wanted me to have a formal name because you know how Joe's real name's Joseph. Yeah, and his middle name's Richard. Well, originally I was going to be named. My original name was going to be Richard Joseph, and then Joey was born first. Oh, that's our grandfather's names. That's our grandfather's names.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why would they just reverse name you like that?
Because my dad, my mom and uncle, Joey's dad, his father is Joseph. My dad and aunt, dad is Richard. So it was based off who's the male's father.
Okay. I guess, yeah, it makes sense. I've never heard of that before. I know for me, because like my middle name is Carter, and my parents, they kind of like compromised for that, because I think it was like my mom wanted, or my,
Damn it.
I think my dad wanted Conrad as my middle name. My mom wanted like something with a T. It was like CT or something. I can't remember. It might have been like Cameron, or that doesn't have a T, but something like that. But eventually they just compromised and combined them and just got Carter. I'm like, okay, that's me. I've been thinking like I want to. Part of me wants me to name my kid like something kind of funny, but like their nick like
Elon Musk.
it's like Elon
You like Elon
like if
Musk's
you
kids?
abbreviate it, it like we call him by a nickname. It's like, oh, you're John or something, but it actually stands for Johnston the Destroyer or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
you feel me.
kind of.
Okay, fine. Jeez, don't feel me then. I don't want you to feel me anyway.
Yeah, it's a little weird if you want me to feel
Yeah, a
you.
little creepy. So I don't know why you would assume that I wanted you to feel me. And now
I
the
feel you,
situation's
man.
turned on you.
Yeah, I'll feel you.
Idiot.
Don't worry, Freaky Bear.
Hold on a minute there. Calm down. Rewind. Pause. Be kind. Rewind. Record. Subtitles on. Language Espanol. Would you ever start a fire? Just
In what way?
like in a. I was gonna say church, but I figured that'd be a bit extreme.
I would not start a fire in a church.
What about
You
like
know
a
where I would start a
school?
fire?
Where would you start a fire?
In a fire pit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in your heart. And it's like
I mean, I could do that for you too.
I don't wanna set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Have you watched the new Fallout
Yes!
show?
Yes!
I have not yet, but I want to watch it.
Okay, so I'm not a super big Fallout fan. I've only just gotten into I've only just started playing New Vegas, because I always liked the wasteland aesthetic. My friend was like, "You should start with New Vegas." I'm like, "Cool, I will do that." But I was like, you know what, the show, because I wasn't. It took me a while to like push myself to keep playing New Vegas. Like for some reason, I just couldn't get into it. But I was like, the show I can get into, I guess. I watched it and I knew enough about it that I loved the show so much. It's like so gruesome in so many moments and just so many like plot twists, like oh my gosh, brain melt moments. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
I heard one of my D&D. So I'm in 2 D&D groups,
Mhm.
and it's really weird.
I'm in
'Cause I do
3,
D&D
about to be I think either 4 or 5.
I
Wait, no,
so
6.
so my D&D group, I do Sunday, Monday nights.
Mhm. Cool.
And
Is that it?
sorry, I got completely distracted. So um so my so my Sunday night is people that I've known for like 2 years. So like it's my best friend Chris and my best friend Jay,
Mhm.
and then one other person, and then the DM.
Yeah.
And then Monday nights is with my dad and his friends from when they did D&D back in high school.
Okay, that's cool.
So they've been doing D&D since high school. That's actually how my parents met, by the way.
Is your
I am
D&D?
alive because of D&D.
You you owe it
I'm
your
alive
life.
because of D&D.
So you owe it your life.
Yes.
Makes sense. That's cool. What was I gonna say? I really got into D&D. Gosh, like the last in like my junior year. Junior year is where I really started to
I started
click
D&D
with
when I
it.
was 11 years old.
Huh?
I started doing D&D when I was 11 years old.
Well, good for you, stupid,
Stupid.
stupid dummy, dummy, stupid, big dumb, big dummy, big dumb stupid man. Um, because like I wanted to get into it for a while, but never had the right opportunity. Um, but then some friends welcomed me in, and I really got into it, and now I'm learning all about DMing and stuff, and I've started a few campaigns now, so it's really good. I'm having a lot of fun.
If you ever need a person and it's not Sunday and Monday night, I'm willing to join.
Oh, 100%. I will 100% try to get you in there. I want to see how you play. See how your brain ticks in D&D. So I can learn what to do to annoy you.
I try my best not to use knowledge that I know of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I'm really good about.
Like try to play
that.
in game.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, my character. I know personally what this is, but my character wouldn't know what to do with this, so I'm gonna.
That's kind of the case for me. Because our friend Dexter, he started because he started getting into D&D like about a year after I did, and he's already doing amazing as a DM. He started his own Doom themed campaign, and that's part of the reason that got me into playing Doom. Was he was like, you should play it. I'm like, okay, fine. And I loved it, and then I started noticing things in the campaign. Like I remember we recently we're getting into a battle, and he said like the guy who was leaving us to fight a demon. He says like, it's been nice knowing you, but I think it's time for you to part ways with us. And then he says like he unleashes this. You see a demon body coming from the ceiling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know what this is. And I actually texted Dexter like in the middle of it. I'm like, is this a
Dexter? I know what this is.
Is this the Doom Hunter? Is this the Doom Hunter? And then he's like, and the body gets lowered onto a set of treads with a chainsaw arm. Like, yeah, this is a Doom Hunter. I get very excited. I love the Doom Hunter's awesome. But like, I wanted to say it, and I was like, oh, I gotta say it to the group. And here's the thing, it would have made sense in character because I'm playing in that campaign a demon who has been cast out of hell and is trying to take his revenge.
Cool.
It's cool. I'm playing as a Thrycreen. So like literally like Lord of the Flies was what I was going for. But it's awesome because I'm just like rolling up with the chainsaw and just revving it up and slicing through everything.
So are you in person or are you online, by the way?
That's in person. If we do any over the summer, it'll probably have to be semi-online because one of the guys goes to our college just like 2 hours away.
That's fine because well, what I'm half tempted to do is get convinced because Joey's always been interested in it.
Mm-hmm. He seems like the type that really like it.
Yes, and I know he would. He's just I haven't had an opportunity to get him into a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for instance, the one that I do with my dad is completely in person,
mm-hmm.
but I don't know if, like, I know he would get on with them, but I don't want to invite random people to it.
Shoot, why don't us three do a campaign?
Well, and that's what it was like. But that's up to him, and we need to do it based off his schedule because he's very.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah, he doesn't. I know he. Words are not wording at the moment. Oh shit! My dad's about to come pick me up in the middle of a game. Uh-oh. I can't wait for my dad to go. This pause it as just joke to me. Because my dad knows I cannot pause it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not paying attention to the game. Or paying attention to the time when I started this game. You know what's so crazy is the fact of like I haven't been able to learn to drive yet because I haven't had a car, but now I'm gonna get a car, so I'm like, and
You don't have your license?
I do not because I wasn't able to.
Oof.
And I'm almost 19 now, but so I started learning to drive over the summer,
Mhm.
and then recently, like since my mom got hurt, I've been driving a ton more. And I've gotten so comfortable with driving that my parents, or my mom specifically, has gotten so nervous while I'm driving
Mhm.
because I've listened to music because it stimulates my brain, so I'm focused on the road more.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Um,
Like if I'm in
and I just
silence
start
for too
jamming.
long, and like not even just driving, if it's just pure silence for too long, then I like start to go crazy and get really uncomfortable.
Yes, and um, oh, um, it's funny because my mom's like, "You've gotten too comfortable driving," because I just just chill, and then I just start jamming out to music while driving. And I'll like drive with one hand while doing jamming with my other hand.
Hmm.
And my mom goes, "You're not driving with both your hands. How dare you?" I'm like, "You don't drive with both your hands half the time, anyways."
That's fair.
And
I
she goes,
so like
"No."
my family recently, to make sure we're like my grandma's okay and we're checking up on her. Um, our whole family is on Life 360 now, so we can like
Yeah.
constantly see each other's positions, stuff like that. Did not know that Life 360 like also tracks your like driving speed.
Oh.
Like, well, because here's the thing, I don't speed. I don't go like at most like on a 60-mile-an-hour highway, I'll go like 70. I'll go like around
Dang.
there.
That's a war crime.
I know, right? Um, but like I've always been told like set around 70, like that's fine. Especially it's because it's on a highway. It's like it's not terrible. But then like my mom texted me after I drove back to school. She's like sent a screenshot. She's like, "Uh-oh," and his screenshot it says like top speed is like 82, and I'm like, "Oh." And I told her I'm like, "Yeah, I actually remember when I hit that. I didn't mean to. Like I went down a hill at a very poor time, and it just picked me up too fast."
Yeah, I hate it when I'm driving and then.
I hate it when I'm driving and then my car is like, aha, and then it swerves onto the road and then kills countless individuals. Like I didn't mean for that to happen. That was all the car's fault.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
I just hate it when I'm driving and then I just go downhill and you're like, shit, I have to hit the brakes so I don't accidentally go like 50
Yeah, you gotta be
in
careful
like
about
back
that.
roads.
Oh yeah, did you see the shiny I caught?
No, I did not.
Here, oh let me show you. Let me show you. Stream to Discord.
My Discord did this weird thing where it blanks out.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Screen one. Check it out. Check it out. Check out this bad boy. Gibby.
Hold on, let me tab out.
Gibby.
Gibby!
Gibby. You don't get the reference.
Sadly not.
Wow, her stats are terrible. Oh, like perfect special attack and very good defense. Terrible speed, special defense, HP, and attack. Those are like the ones it needs.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Cause Gibby. Yeah, so it's a reference to the first Nuzlocke I ever completed on the channel. I beat it actually with Joey in call, for Leaf Green, and one of our favorite ones was I had a Doug trio that I named it Gibby. So every time I'd use it in battle, I got everyone in the chat just scream Gibby, Gibby. It was awesome. Good times. It is my this year if I'm so I've been calculating stuff. This year will be my 8th anniversary on YouTube, and I want to do something cool for it. So I was thinking of like redoing that Nuzlocke, but like harder. I think it'd be fun. How have I found like no iron? Doesn't make any sense.
Because game hates you.
That's true. I probably should end stream. I've been going longer than I normally do actually.
I'm about to have to dip in a minute.
Yeah, so it feels like good timing. Normally I've only gone like an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, but I'm about to hit 2.5 hours. Let's go. Go me. Go me. Sitting in a chair doing nothing for 2.5 hours. Go me. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome. I'm glad to get back into this. Really need to get more iron. I'm going to try to do not too much prep in between streams and stuff, because I don't want to accidentally get too far without, documenting anything. So yeah, I'm going to try to do a fun stream. I'll probably just do some strip mining and safely, so I don't die and just have to come back to stream like, guess what? We have to change worlds now. Especially because now we got Gibby, so I gotta protect Gibby with my life. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Cole, you got any final words?
Hi, bye.
There's some good final words. And if you're interested, I know we teased him. It's all a joke. But if you look in the description, you'll actually find Cole's exact address, his exact latitude and longitude coordinates of where his bed is.
What?
So if you want to go and find him, just go to those exact addresses,
Huh?
go to those coordinates, and then he'll be like, "Hi, I'm Cole," and then you can kill him. You can shoot him where he stands, and he can't do anything about it because he's Cole and he's not strong enough to do anything because I would body him. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I would body him.